welcome back to my channel For the Love of Organizing, where I share my tips on creating an inspired home you'll love with budget-friendly finds. Today's video is all about mom, and I'll be sharing 4 different gift sets I created using handmade, thrifted, upcycled, and vintage items in a variety of low-cost price points. Be sure to let me know in the comments below which set is your favorite. For the mom who loves to entertain, this gift was inspired by this cheerful, ruffled apron I sewed using inexpensive fabric from Joann's Fabric. There are countless half-apron patterns and tutorials online, and here are 2 that I found on Pinterest that I will link to below. Since it only required a half a yard or less of each of the fabrics you see, the cost for the apron was under $15. I continued with the kitchen theme by creating 2 low-fuss pot holders, which measure just under 10 inches tall and 9 inches wide. The inside weight is actually just a padded drying mat from the Dollar Tree, and there's enough for 2 pot holders in just 1 mat. Shop your fabric stash for leftover fabrics, and you can give it a cute patchwork look for well under $5 for 2. Here's the tutorial I started with, one that does not require a seam binding. Lastly, this cute coffee print is from Just a Bird Printables on Etsy and was $5. I painted the $5 frame from Family Dollar white to go with the color palette. This gift was $30 altogether and can be completed in just an afternoon. Next, something sweet for the uber feminine mom who is often found wearing pink. The theme was inspired by these French teacup prints from Cameo Shop on Etsy, on sale for under $2 for the pair. I housed them in these $2 Family Dollar frames, which I painted white. The sweet theme continued with these handmade cupcake and polka dot patterned coasters, where you just cut your fabric at just over 5 inches on all sides and then use felt to create a liner. I found it helpful to cut them so you don't have too many layers when you finish the coaster. Rickrack in red is optional, but a lot of fun. And sew in a contrasting color to add dimension, and you'll have a sweet set for under $5. Complete your gift with a lovely Mercury-inspired jar in a pretty pink, also from the Family Dollar and on sale for $4. This gift set comes in at just $15. This spa-inspired set for mom includes a few thrifted and DIY items, beginning with these DIY Wax Melt Tarts, which I shared in a previous video. They feature leftover wax from your candle supply and a simple silicone mold. You may recall these luxury Italian soaps that I picked up for just $1 at a consignment store, which are selling for $20 online. The packaging is nice enough to keep, and I finished the set with a thrifted apothecary jar filled with rose-petaled soaps and a gorgeous wax warmer worth $20 that I scored for just $4 at Goodwill. Lastly, a Bath & Body Works lotion that I purchased at 70% off for just $4. The cost of this gift set was just $13, but the value is far more. For the mom who loves everything vintage, I pulled together a few antique items I've been collecting with her in mind. The first is a DIY transformation of these otherwise ordinary glass coasters. I inserted these vintage look bird prints, also from Cameo Shop on Etsy. The coasters were thrifted for $3 and the bird prints were under $2. Then this vintage Anchor Hawking juice jar was $10 and the rose candy dishes were just $2 but valued at $20. The cost of this last set is $17. I'd love to see what you've put together for your mom or a mentor in your life. Tag me on Instagram at For the Love of Organizing or post on my Facebook page. Thank you so much for watching, and be sure to subscribe for more organizational and DIY tips.